The mechanic and the wolves. The door slammed shut behind him with a hiss. Then came silence. Kellen Reed was alone. Again, he pounded on the sealed hatch. "You can't just leave me here." But the only answer was a distant echo of his voice in the derelict alien ship's cold, metallic corridor. The last transmission from his crew had been curt. "Systems are unstable. Too dangerous. If you survive, we'll come back." Translation: enjoy being alien chow, grease monkey. Because deep within the ship, beneath the flickering lights and half-dead systems, something was alive. Something that hunted. The rumor said the ship had been a failed transport, an alien species attempt to contain a batch of genetically engineered war beasts. They'd turn on their masters. Now no one claimed it. But scavenger crews like Kellen still tried their luck. He should have known better. His tools were scattered, his radio dead, and somewhere beyond the bulkhead, a howl rose. Low, haunting, too deep to be a dog, too intelligent to be a beast. Kellen didn't sleep that first night. He found a sealed control room with a broken energy core and camped near it, clutching a rusted spanner like a weapon. Then came the scratching. Not random, rhythmic, measured. The lock panel buzzed. A paw slid under the door. Kellen backed up. The paw was massive, long fingers tipped with claws. But instead of tearing the door open, it just rested there. Almost curious. "Yeah, well, same to you," he muttered. Then came something stranger, a whisper not in his ears, but in his head. "You are alone, not prey." He froze. What the hell? The voice was not human. It echoed like a wind through bones. But it wasn't hostile. Another whisper. Not meat, not threat. Broken like us. The next day, the door was open. Kellen should have run. Instead, he followed the faint trail of claw prints and found the first of them waiting. A wolf-like shape, sleek, dark fur laced with bioluminescent markings. Two golden eyes blinked at him and a long tail swayed. It didn't move to attack. "Name?" The voice came again. Kellen swallowed. "Kellen." The beast sat. "Kellen is left behind. Like us. More merged, 4 in total. Tall as ponies, armored in patches, eyes intelligent and ancient, but not wild. They didn't come for blood. They came for company." Over the next few days, Kellen pieced together their story from broken terminals and fragments of psychic speech. They were Valken, created in alien labs for war, given minds sharper than knives, voices that worked through thought and loyalty to no master but their pack. Their handlers had died during a containment failure. The ship was left drifting. They had survived by scavenging rations, feeding on memory and dreaming of stars. But they were alone. Until now. Kellen began fixing things. First, the lights, then the water system. The wolves watched, sometimes helping, dragging cables or prying open doors with their teeth. He named them. Ghost the first, silent and curious. Ash the smallest, missing an ear, but quick as a flash. Rook the brawler, who liked to knock over toolboxes. And Shade, the matriarch, whose eyes never left Kellen's. They started bringing him food, edible rations they'd hoarded. When he slept, they curled around him, warm and silent. Then came the return of the crew. 3 days later, a new transmission lit the console. "Ship status? We're coming in. Expect salvage ready." Kellen stared at the message. "Now you care," he muttered. The wolves tensed. "Threat returns?" He sighed. More like cowards coming to steal credit. He didn't plan on letting them. When the crew landed and stepped inside, armed and greedy, they didn't expect what they saw. Kellen, standing tall in a now-lit corridor, flanked by 4 towering alien wolves. "You're alive?" the captain asked, dumbfounded. "Surprised?" "Well, good." We'll secure the ship now. You've done good work. Clean it up. We'll file the claim. You're not taking them, Kellen said. A pause. Taking what? The Valken, they're salvage. Bioweapons. Belong to whoever files first. Ghost growled low. Try it, Kellen said. See how far you get. The standoff didn't last long. When one of the crew raised a rifle, Shade leapt forward, snarling, but Kellen raised his hand. No, not like them. He stepped between both sides. This ship belongs to them, and so do I. He sent the crew away with enough scrap to satisfy their greed. The Valken watched them go, then turned to Kellen. You chose us. He nodded. They left me. You didn't. Shade stepped forward and pressed her forehead to his. Then you are Pack. And when the engines rumbled to life and the long-dead ship rose from its sleep, Kellen stood at the helm, surrounded by family he never expected. No longer mechanic, not just a survivor. He was one of them.